to Jason.
Okay, welcome back to another episode of Bad Vibes Adjacent. I because last week we had a guest, I didn't use up a lot of the material. So like all of it is the same and I'm looking at it now and I'm like, "Wait, why did I write this? Like what
Okay.
does this mean?" Because one of it says I'm on iPhone until 4 a.m. and then I get a weird dream of everything I saw, like a highlight reel of everything I watched for the night. Like everything I scrolled through, like when I like finally lay down at 4 a.m. to go to sleep, I get
Visions of
like
your TikTok
visions.
reels.
It's bad. It's actually so bad. And I get like a everything mixed together in like as a dream. And that night,
Wow.
as our producer, that is just so evil. Not only is she not listening to us and like paying attention, she whips out her iPad to play Dress to Impress. It's so
No,
evil and
I think my
twisted.
dress to impress addiction has gotten worse, and I'm really sorry. But there's not much to do back here. Like, there's
Like,
really
you
not
can't
much
like
to
watch
do.
you can't watch the mic to see if it's like clipping or
That's
nothing.
literally what I'm looking at right now.
Okay.
Right. But anyway, so I will always get like a montage of everything I watched for the night. And that night I had the dream of, you guys know Backup Terry.
Not at
No,
all.
the one where it's like they do like fireworks and then there's like an old man, like an old black man on like a wheelchair, and then it started popping before he could. We'll
Nope.
include it.
Bag up, bag up, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse. Oh Lord, Lord, Jesus. Oh Lord, oh Jesus. What you doing, Terry? Terry, what you what?
You literally know it. I know you guys know this clip. This is like the most like
You're
one of
you're like going insane right now. I have no clue what you're saying.
no, it's true. She knows it. It's like one of those like really famous vines. But yeah, it says backup Terry, but because I was watching like Tomorrow Right Together and like that and like a bunch of other stuff, I had a dream that it was like in that wheelchair was like Terry from Tomorrow Right Together. And he was like the fireworks started going off and I was like screaming like back up Terry, back up Terry. And I woke up, I was like, what the fuck dream was that? That's so like odd. But yeah, like I'm on that iPhone. 2 days ago, I was on it before 7 p.m. It said I was on it for almost 11 hours.
Oh my god. Are you not working?
No,
You're not
no jobs,
working?
just vibes. No, I am, but I don't have to like go in until like 5 p.m.
Mm.
So, and when I'm at work, what do? I'm still on that damn phone. So that's what I've been. Speaking of work, while I was at work 2 days ago or 3 days ago, there was a guy. He came by and then he was like, "Oh, do you know where Bath and Body Works is?"
Mhm.
And so I told him, I was like,
Did you show him how your Bath and Body Works? Did you? Maybe he was trying to hit on you. You don't know.
Right. Yeah. You'll see when I get
Yeah.
to the point of this story. Basically, he comes by, he's like, "You know where Bath and Body Works is?" I showed him where Bath and Body Works is. He went, and then after a while he comes back around. He was like, Thank you. Like I got a free lotion from them." And I was like,
Mhm.
"Great." And then he walks away. The day goes by, I go to like the crystal booth. I'm sitting there. He comes back around and he's like, "Wait, you switched places?" I said, "Yeah, I sure did." He was like, That's cool." And then he walks away, and I'm like, "Okay, like
Mhm.
And then he comes back around another time, and I'm
I mean,
like,
he wants
"Damn,
you.
like, why does he want me so bad? Why does he want me so bad?" And then this motherfucker pulls up, and he's like, "Hey, can I show you something?" And I was like,
What is he
But
gonna do?
what-
What? Flash you?
like, what is it?" And then he was like, "Oh, I'm performing at the pier tonight."
Oh, dang! Okay, she's promoting.
Because like, I'm performing at the pier tonight. I was just wondering if you could listen to the song that I'm about to like perform there tonight. And I thought that he was gonna give me, because he had headphones around him.
Yeah.
He was gonna let me like listen to it. Why did this? Oh my god! Literally, I've never felt more embarrassed in my life. I was sitting there. He whips out a speaker, and I was like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?"
You know, like blasting music at the mall.
And it's like, I'm in a kiosk, like between all the jewelries. So I'm sitting there, And he whips out a speaker, and I'm like, oh no. And then he plays it, and not only he's playing it for me, he's not only playing like 30 seconds of it, the longest 30 seconds of my entire life. I've never experienced like a longer 30-second. I'm sitting there. I don't know what to do with my face. Like, I don't know what expression to show him because he's not like out of this world. It's like any other rap I've ever heard, right? So I'm looking at him fully. My expressions, I was like just making like I don't know what expression to make for you. And not only was he playing it for me, he was rapping along. So he's like, hey, hey. And I'm sitting like at this kiosk staring at him like face like mortified, and he's like rapping like fully into it, like he's actually performing at the pier. And I was just like, oh, I like it. That's nice. That's nice.
What are you supposed to react to that?
I don't know. I was like, oh, I like that. And then he stops it, and then he goes.
He tries to dab you up.
Yeah, he said, yeah. I was like, yeah. And then he walks away, like he's like, thank you, like, yeah, I'm just like performing. So I thought like I'd promote it and also like see like how the reactions are. But literally, what was I gonna say? That's ass. Like, what do I know?
Yeah.
Literally, what do I know? But
we should start doing that though, promoting at the mall, like going around telling
like, hey, you guys should. Why the fuck should I listen to you?
That's literally what happened on Reddit. Dang, I went on Reddit and I was just looking for like helpful advice about like promoting the podcast, because people on Reddit are sometimes nice. And I was like, let me go on Reddit thread. There's like an r/podcast Reddit where you can ask how to promote, blah, 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 blah. And then I asked the question. I was like, hey guys, me and my friend just started this podcast. We just talk about our daily lives and just things we find funny. Just two friends talking. And then and I was like, how do you think I should promote, or where should I post as a starting podcast? And then the first comment was, who the fuck wants to listen to you guys? I was like, damn.
And I genuinely, ever since you told me that, I think about it daily. Like, I kid you not, I think about it. Like, anytime I get in my head where I'm like, oh, things always happen to me, this, that, I get like a little like main character moment. I'm like, who the fuck want to hear about you? Like, who the fuck want to hear about you? And
Paul, you did have your main character moment.
When?
Your fans at the Three Rivers.
Oh my God, Hakshan, knowing you has been like the worst thing that's ever happened to me, because wherever I go, there's always people who recognize me as Hakshan's friend. And now that we started the podcast, they recognize me as you're the girl, Hakshan's friend from the podcast. And I'm literally at the fair, and these kids like are in front of me, and they're all like staring at me, oh, she's from the podcast. And the thing is, if you were like someone famous and they saw me, like, that would mean one thing. But the fact that you're literally like in their friend group, them, you're like, she's from the podcast. And I was like, yeah, I'm Hakshan's friend. And I'm standing there like with my like family, and I see one of them whip out his phone.
Yeah, they just start filming you. They're so weird for that. Put your phone away.
Put your damn phones away, because literally I was like, what do I do in that situation? Because oh my God. But I always experience that I cannot go anywhere like without people recognizing me, not because of this podcast, don't get me messed up, but literally because of like where I've worked. And I work with a lot of children, so like they always see me out in public. I was like, when I was a kid, I don't be seeing teachers out and about. Like these kids need to stay home, because every time I'm out, somebody always notices me and they're like, Miss B,
Mrs. B,
Miss B, Miss B, or like your freaking weird little cousins and family who would notice me.
So much family over here. That's why you're so famous. She's Fort Wayne famous.
No,
Fort Wayne famous.
Fort Wayne famous.
Fort Wayne famous.
God, I cannot go.
FWF. We're gonna start that.
Fort Wayne famous. FWF. Make that happen.
Make it happen. I wanted to do should we do the trend where, have you been seeing the guy that makes like the faces at people and like rizzes them up to promote his new song?
No.
He's like, it's on Instagram Reels, and then he just like stares at them. He's like,
oh, make it to the camera.
He's like looking at them like this.
Ew, that's so nasty. I would not want a man to ever come up to me.
But he's like cute though. That's why it works. Literally, oh my God, the sexy and hot and conventionally attractive people have it so easy in life, for real, because this dude, he's good looking and all he has to do is smile and the girls get rizzed up. Like, you know what I have to do? I don't do anything, but still, like, it's so easy being hot. It's so easy being hot. Hot people, you guys have such a privilege, and I'm so jealous. And I'm gonna get there one day. That's the goal.
Yeah, as like I just
But yeah, what do you do, Twa?
just live my. I don't use that to my advantage. Like I'm not evil, so like I don't like take advantage. But I need to shut the fuck up. Every time I'm on this fucking podcast, I'm like saying something that I know would like people would raise an eyebrow. They would be like, "What the fuck is she talking about?" And to those bitches who are thinking that, mind your damn business.
Right.
I've been working on my like as like right after I say like I'm like no like it's not true. I've been working on my self-confidence. Like I've been thinking and I'm like I figured out what I need to do is literally just there are days where I feel like not real and I just act the fuck out in public, but most of the time I have to have Carla with me.
Yeah.
The only time I act like a not real person is when I'm out with Carla, and I would do literally anything for a laugh from her. Oh my god, the things I've done to get a chuckle out of Carla is like insane. But there's this girl that I've seen. I don't know if y'all have ever seen the girl who was dancing to "Egoist" by Luna.
No.
In a teal shirt. Hangshan, I'm gonna show it to you. Literally here. Let me show it to you, and then you could just like put the video in.
Let me see.
She is my queen. Like I aim to be like her in life.
Is she like just a random person dancing in public?
She was dancing at school, not just anywhere. She was dancing at school. No.
Which one is it? Pull it up. Pull it up.
I think I have it saved. I should have it saved. But she's literally so important to me. And I think about her
All the time.
all the time.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Bro, I think about her. I kid you not. Ever since I saw that video back in like a while ago, whenever that song came out and that video came out, to this day, I think like I haven't gone like a month, like 2 weeks without thinking about her. I'm like, there has to be some chemicals that she has in her brain that is not like available to mine, and I need it so bad. I need it for me. But when I came across that again, I was like, wow, that unlocked something in me where I was like, sometimes all you got to do is just be shameless. Except I have way too much of that fucking shame. I can't do anything without being embarrassed. I was home alone and I had a thought that like embarrassed me, and I had to like stop thinking. Like I had to try to like not think
about the embarrassing thought.
That's how bad it is. And I was like, literally, it's just me and my thoughts alone. And I'm like, damn, that's so embarrassing for you.
Oh my goodness. Speaking of embarrassing, I literally have even though I'm so busy. Oh damn. Oh. Okay.
Sorry.
Well, even though I'm literally like so busy, I'm not busy at all. That's the life I'm living right now because I have so much to do but nothing at the same time. Last week I wanted to talk about this. But last week my boss like took me out on like a dinner, right? Just to talk about my progress with the firm and blah, 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 blah. And we were just catching up. He was like, next week, which is this week, let's plan a dinner. So before your final day, so we can,
Wait,
grab a
so
lunch.
you've been having these dinners since you started.
Here and there, yeah.
And your last one is like your last day, like it just kept going until.
Well, I don't have dinners or lunches like every single day. They're like
yeah.
At least if you spread it out, I think I've had at least like a lunch or something every week. But so she had a chat with me and she was like, yeah, can you just check your calendar just to make sure that you're available for that day? And then I looked at her and then I was like, oh yeah, I'll do it. Bro, I have nothing in my calendar.
Bro, me knowing damn well my calendar is empty like 24/7.
The only thing I have in my calendar is a birthday that got downloaded from a phone number that I don't even know. So I checked for next week. And then I was like she was like, check for Wednesday and Thursday. And I looked at the Wednesday and Thursday date. It's like empty for like this random birthday. And I was like, And then I was like, but I didn't want to tell her right away. It was weird because I was like, why am I even checking my calendar? I have
You
nothing
know
in
there's
there.
nothing there. So that is
So I was like, yeah, it seems like I'll be busy Wednesday, but I think Thursday will do.
knowing damn well you don't know whose birthday this is. That is hilarious. So I love when people think that I have stuff going on where they're like, could you make sure that you're free that day? And I'm like, girl, am I free that day?
I have nothing to do. I'm gonna have so much free time. I'm gonna be free. Finally. No,
You're only gonna be free for a couple of days before
Yeah.
you go to
I have to go back to school. School is so hard.
I was gonna say Tennessee.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh, we're gonna be in Tennessee.
We're gonna go to Tennessee. I'm gonna be going to the clubs. Where are you going?
Oh, I'm gonna be in the cabin. My goal is to have like 2 hours screen time on iPhone while I'm on this trip. Not zero, like I know that's not possible, but 2 to 4 hours, 4 at max. What because I'm gonna be listening to music, I won't count that without the music. But iPhone off, just one with nature. That's the goal.
Oh, I wanted to talk about this too. Now that we've been getting comments, at least one comment on all our videos that I post now on our TikTok. So I wanted to put it out there for the one commenter who's going to comment, because there is no way that I'm the only one who poops their pants at least every 6 months. Like, I swear to God, I poop my pants every 6 months. You guys make me feel ashamed. There has to be pant poopers out there.
There is not, Hakshan, at our grown age, like we do not poop our pants anymore. That is not a thing that happens. That's not normal. And I've been telling you this. And the last time that happened to me was literally in second grade. And I remember it so fucking clearly. This fucking teacher, I hope he's like dead, demented and dead as fuck. Because literally he was so fucking evil. It was like one of those like last day of school, like holidays, like moments where we're literally sitting there watching movies.
Yeah.
And me in second grade, I don't even speak English like that yet. Like, I just got to this fucking country. It pisses me off every time I think about it because it really was not my fucking fault. So I'm sitting there watching the movie and I ask him, I say, teacher.
Wait, you were sitting there, barbecue sauce on my titties.
The way I used to say that, like, unironically, anytime I say I was sitting there in high school was actually insane. Like, there are people who's going to be like, she did say that. Like, she did say that. Barbecue sauce on my titties. But no, I'm sitting there and I feel it. I feel it hit. And I'm like, girl, I gotta go. So I raised my hand and we didn't speak the freaking language. So I'm like,
Yeah.
Mr. Bathroom. And this wasn't our teacher. Usually we have like our own teacher, but she like combined the classes. I think she left early that day or something. So they combined our classes. And we're just sitting there watching a fucking movie, some bunk ass fucking movie about baseball. And I needed to shit. Like, I needed shit. So I'm like trying to go to the bathroom and this motherfucker looks at me and he said, no. Bitch, why the fuck? Bitch, why the fuck? I know you're weird as fuck. You want to see a little girl sitting there squirming, wanting to poop her pants. Like, no, you're evil. Like, and so I'm sitting there. I'm literally like on the verge of tears. And I like, one thing about me, I was going to follow rules. Like, I'm so fucking scared of ever breaking any type of rule. So I'm sitting there. I'm literally like pooping my pants. I'm actually pooping my fucking pants. And I don't know how nobody smelt it because it was bad. Because it was fucking bad. And I like get home and I get ready to like change. And then my mom was like, oh my God, you
pooped your pants. How long were you sitting in your shit?
It was like towards the end of the day, right before like they left. I think that's why he wasn't letting us like use the restroom and stuff anymore. Because
but the restroom was literally in the classroom.
He didn't even have to like walk me out. Like, oh, there's 2 classes. He had to walk me outside to like go to the restroom. No, it was inside of the fucking classroom, and he would not let me use the fucking restroom. And I went home and I had pooped my pants, and my mom was laughing because she was like, "You pooped your pants." And it scarred me to this fucking day.
So you never see, but the thing is, you don't poop your pants because you're like scarred. But I poop my pants on like
no, that's not no matter what, it's not normal. Like,
it is not so normal. People poop their pants.
You're so
at least once a year, right? One time a year.
Like, okay, how bad are we talking? Like, are you not like
pooping your pants? Literally, like not there's not like diarrhea dripping down my legs. It's like you think it's a fart and it's like a tiny shark that comes out and it's so
I
tiny,
can't
so
risk it.
minuscule.
Like I cannot risk it. The thing about me is I'm so fucking scared of people knowing I have to shit. Like I would like literally I would be sitting there like sweat dripping down my face. Like my stomach is hurting. I can feel it at like the tip of my butthole. I can't be like, oh gotta go. Like I have to like I can't do it. Like I just can't let people know that happens.
But you talking about the school story though, that makes me remember me peeing my pants in like second grade or first grade. I think I've told you this before.
I think so too.
But I went into school with like pajama pants, and again, I don't know how to speak English yet. We just came into this country, and I was too scared. I was like super shy. I was too scared to ask the teacher to go to the bathroom. So slowly, the only way I could pee, because I had to pee since the beginning of the day. Like since the beginning of the day, I had to pee. So I was like peeing super like tiny bits throughout the day on my pants, and it would like soak up on my pajamas and it would dry, right? It would dry.
You were wearing
Pajama pants, yeah. And then it dried up, and then like around lunchtime, which it's been like 3 or 4 hours I've been doing this, around lunchtime, it started to smell. So at the lunchroom table, they were like, ugh, like all the kids were like, ugh, something stinks. It's coming from Hangshin's, like, you know, near Hangshin. And then I blamed it on our friend Rosanna. It's her, it's not me, it's her. She stinks. You farted, ew. And then everybody just let it go, but like the scent was still lingering. And the teacher was, unlike your teacher, my teacher was so nice. Oh my gosh, she was so nice.
That motherfucker is dead. Like, oh, I hate him.
I forgot the teacher's name. I'm pretty sure it was Mrs. Epps. But
Mrs. F.
something like that. Well, the teacher was super nice. She noticed like how smelly I was, and she took me to the Lost and Found, and she got me a like, you know, a Lost and Found pants that was in there. And then like starting the next day or like a week after or something, that because there were so many refugee kids who didn't know how to speak English, that's why the bathroom cards were invented. And I swear that was invented because of me. because that thing wasn't a thing before the thing happened with me.
Bro, I remember they used to have the signs up there because like all the Burmese kids, we would have both of our feet on the toilet bowl. Yeah, the restroom. And then they pull up the signs like smack dab in the middle of it, being like, "Don't sit like this, sit
like this." Oh yeah, no, because my footprint was on the toilet seat in the beginning of the school year because I did not know how to use an American toilet. I was squatting on that thing.
I know. But then, have you seen those videos where they're like, "That's actually better for the bowel
Yeah.
and use the restroom," and like I've seen people like being like, "Oh, using the restroom this way," and I was like, "Y'all motherfuckers made us change our ways now you're turning back." Okay.
You have to poop the jungle Asian way.
The jungle.
I just learned that Burmese people are jungle Asians. I didn't think that. Even though we were literally in the jungle.
I remember, like, this is so vivid for me as a child. I don't know why. It was like so like, you know, those moments when like you thought that like. When you thought like feeling empathy was like a superpower.
Yeah.
For me in that moment, it was one of those moments where I like realized, I don't know what I realized, but something opened up in my brain, and I remember it so vividly. I was looking like we were learning about North,
South, East, and West.
I was trying to think about it in Burmese. I was thinking like a shit and out down meow or whatever, and we were learning that. And I like stood, and then I was like, okay, if I'm looking straight, it's north for whatever reason.
If you always
like
straight,
it's
yeah.
always if whatever my straight is, it's the north. That's my understanding of it. So I was looking, and then I did like a full circle, and I realized we were surrounded by like trees, like
Yeah.
the jungle. We were in like the middle of the jungle, and so I was like, wow, like I can't see beyond this.
Mm-hmm.
And like I got sad. I was like, I'm never gonna see like everywhere I go, because I thought that's how the world was. So I thought no matter where I go, when I look, I would not see like the horizon. I would always see like buildings and like not buildings, all like trees, and that's how it's going to be everywhere. And that made me sad because I was like, I'll never see what it's like beyond this.
You were trapped in the jungle.
Yeah, I was like, this is reality. But then when I came to the US, I was like, where are the jungles? Like, where are the trees?
Bro, we have like empty suburbs and like dirty roads.
Yeah.
And well, it's been going good now. Our mayor has been doing her thing.
No, she is. She's putting her back in, Miss Girl. But that used to make me sad, and I was like, that was one of those like key moments where I felt like a part of my brain open up.
Ooh,
Even as
you
a
know what's gonna
child.
make your brain open right now? Now that you're talking about that, we can never see the entirety of a sphere, like a ball. You can never see an entire ball.
Right.
That opened my brain up. That was one of my things. Like you can never see a whole
The
ball.
entire
Like there will always be a blank spot, no
that you
matter
cannot
what.
see.
No matter what. Is that not crazy?
That reminds me of Schrodinger's, is that his name? Cat, with like where it fits in the box, like you don't know whether it's neither dead nor alive.
No.
No?
Schrodinger?
You don't know Schrodinger's cat?
Schrodinger. Is it a Schro or Shrew?
What kind of cat did he have?
It's like if it's in a box and it's there for like a long time, you don't know if it's dead or alive until like you open the box. But then once you open the box or
It
something
has
like
to
that,
be a long time. It's just there's a cat, you put the cat in a box. And unless you open it, it's neither dead nor alive because you don't know.
yeah, that's what it is.
Like
Oh yeah.
that's how since I like learned that for me,
It's like
I'm easily
no. It's like the thing I came up with. Like if I clap my ass in the jungle and nobody hears it, did I actually clap my ass?
Wait, that's so true. Shut the fuck up. Shut up, literally. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but like I easily accept things where if you tell me that's just the way it is, I'll be like, right, that sounds okay. Like who am I to question that? And when I heard that, I was like, why are people like debating this? Like, okay, it's neither dead nor alive. You just don't know. And I would live like that. I'm like, if I don't know something, I just won't know. That's not true. Certain things like stocks and shit, like I just won't know.
No, for real.
I just won't learn.
No,
but I
do not teach me about stocks. I do not care. I don't care.
to know, and I just will never learn. And I would just live
Like that.
like that. Like there are a lot of things that I just refuse to put my time into to learn.
Like
And
literally, Helen Keller didn't know about stocks, and she drove an airplane or flew.
She flew an airplane. That's a lot of gumption. That also I don't have. I don't aspire to be anything. Like there's no.
And TikTok needs to stop with the Helen Keller jokes. It's getting so old. It's so lame too. Like y'all just making fun of a deaf and blind person. I feel like that's like ableism a little bit. Like chill out. Y'all just matched you flew an airplane and you couldn't.
Right.
And also TikTok needs to stop. Never mind.
Needs to stop what? No, let them know. Let them know.
No. I was about to go into the Cody Co drama that I'm listening to.
I don't care for it.
Yeah, it's not really that important. But TikTok needs to stop focusing on Brittany Broski and freaking Kelsey for some reason. Like, they're not even part of the, like, of course they're, like, involved, but, like, that is not the real problem right now. Like, shut up about Brittany Broski and Kelsey.
It's so funny how when a man fucks up, the women around them also have to, like, suffer and like go through like, okay, like they surround themselves with these guys and like somehow it's also the woman's fault. But when a girl is like getting into shit and there's no like, oh, this guy also involves himself with this girl, like it does not, no, it doesn't affect them as much. I'm like, it just doesn't make sense to me. But you know what, I don't want to get into that.
No, wait, no, last thing, no, because I saw, the only reason I want to talk about this is because I saw it on Twitter where they posted, like, Brittany Broski posted something, like, she posted something, it's her friend. Of course, maybe she said if, like, it's not about her, but, like, people have been, you know, asking her to speak up about it, and she did. And, like, and now it's all about her. I'm like, it's not about her, and everybody in the Twitter page is just like, if, what do you mean if? Like, literally focus on the real problem. But, yeah, let's just move on.
Yeah. Seeing my friends post their parents. Huh?
What did you write?
Seeing my friends' partners. Hello, can I read? I said, seeing my friends post their partners that they're married to and reflecting. So
you have just been really lonely, huh?
I really have, like, it's been so bad for me. The other night I had a dream and I was like, this is so embarrassing. I'm not going to tell anyone, but for the pod, I will. I had a dream that there was a guy who liked me and he was like obsessed with me. And I was like, wait, like, why does he want me so bad? And I woke up sad. No, I woke up like feeling empty. I was like, wow.
Right.
But I've been seeing a lot of people, like, you know, a lot of our friends are married now.
Yeah.
3 of them.
No, a lot of they're just. It's just
Like
in
people
like
we know in our circle, like that, are
especially
around
our
our
ethnic
age.
group too. Like they get married young. Like even a lot of people in my churches, but that's because they have unprotected sex and they get sex. They have unprotected sex and then they are forced to get married because
Oh.
abortion is bad to them.
Oh, well,
That is what happens though.
well, all my friends aren't
You,
married. Like
you don't know that.
I do.
It's the other way though. For them, I swear, it's just because they just want to bone and they want to bone. They want to bone. They want to bone like religiously.
So problematic.
No,
That's not
it's
even
true.
what I
I'm
was
so-
talking about.
it's so right.
It's gonna be like reflecting about the fact that like I've like been seeing a lot of that, and I was like, wow, like not only do they have like their lives together, like they're getting married, they're living like actual adults, and I was like at home like on iPhone like a leg like on my belly, leg swinging, and I'm like, oh my god, they posted their husband, they posted their wives, and I'm and then I like take a step out and I'm like, wow, I spend 12 hours a day on my phone, and then I go to work, and then I'm on my phone at work. I come home, I like giggle and hee hee and haha with Carla, and then like at least Carla dated, and I'm like, damn, what am I doing with my life? No, the worst part is I was like, at least I have a podcast.
Hey, we got an outlet. We got an outlet.
Because at the end of the day, I think what I really need is to just talk about myself
Yeah.
for like an hour straight and then get like shit out of my system before I like reset. But I was like,
No, I don't think it's normal that because I'm pretty sure you too. We have to fully charge our phone at least one time a day, maybe twice. For some I don't think that's normal.
That's not
The fact
okay.
that our phone battery goes to 0 in a single day.
is that not like? Does that not?
No, it
that's
does
a
not.
thing?
I've talked to other people, and they have never
I
like
have to have my phone charging.
at all times too. Like
No, at the end of the day, my phone battery, the lowest it gets is like 30, but it's never been
Mine is
0.
If I don't have work and I'm home and Carla's at work, it'll be like 20 by 5 p.m.
Yeah, no, it's gonna go down forever, and it just has to be charging. And I don't get how people don't use it. One of my friends, I already told you this. Her screen time is 20 minutes. Like, what do you do?
What do you do with your day that your screen time is 20 minutes? I cannot imagine. It's bad for me. It's bad for me because the other day, Carla and I were sitting next to each other, and I just kept, like, I was like, I'm not going to be on my phone because she's been on my ass about it. She's like, you're always on that damn phone. I'm going to take it away at night. And I'm like, girl, please, no. But, like, so, like, I, like, put it aside, and then, like, my hand just keep, like,
It keeps
like,
going
reaching
for it.
and
You
she
can
was
throw
like-
that thing
and
away.
She was like, here, and then she just put it under her leg, and I was literally losing my mind. And the thing is, it wasn't just us sitting there doing nothing. We were watching a movie.
So that literally happened to me at lunch with my boss and stuff because I was like, I'm not gonna touch my phone. I'm not gonna touch my phone. It was in my pocket, and I didn't know what to do with my hands. I was thinking, I was like, where does my hand go right now? Like what happens with my hand? And then like my legs started shaking. Like I'm like shaking, wanting like it's like we don't do any drugs or anything. We don't smoke. Our jewel pod is our phone.
Literally.
We have to.
Sometimes like if it's not with me and I like start noticing it, I like my legs would like I'll start shaking my legs and I don't know what to do with my hand. I'll start picking at my head, like my hair and shit. It's bad. It's so bad.
Yeah,
But
I don't think we can make fun of people who vape now because literally the phone is
my
no vape.
addiction is like this thing right here. What does it say? Speaking of like our friends being married and me not having like anything going on for me, I am glad in a way
We're
that
putting it out there. I'll make this a clip. Pa wants a boyfriend, y'all. She wants a boyfriend.
don't fucking say that shit.
Oh my gosh, Gianna watches this show. Gianna, if you have anybody in the military, she's looking.
That's a problem. Oh my God. I don't know if I want to unpack that, but I like the idea of being with someone, but it terrifies me to have to be with someone.
No, I get that. Because
Like,
I'm just like, it's
I
always
just
just
like
the
the idea of it.
Always-
I don't enjoy anything else aside from it because I remember the last couple of times that I've ever like spoken to a guy that I like knew was interested in me like romantically. I literally went into like a panic attack. Like I had like shaking, tears, like literally tears forming, and like I was like, I can't do it. This like I hate the feeling of it. It was so icky and nasty.
That's why
I
you
had
need
to-
like a friend. That's why you need. We're gonna blow up, and we're gonna have so much other friends that like you're gonna find a guy that just becomes your friend, and then because you need a friends to lover arc. I
That's-
see you.
right. Like I
You
feel like the
have-
only way that makes sense for me to be in a relationship has to be like a friends to lovers arc.
Yeah. And then I'm
But-
gonna kidnap somebody from the villages, and then I'll just force her.
Shit, literally,
I'm not
that is
even forcing
so-
her. Like literally, they want it.
They what? They want the green card, motherfucker. They don't want you.
Like I'm gonna get somebody who wants a green card from the villages in Burma. That's my last resort, y'all. Like
That's so crazy. But for me, that's what I'm saying. Like I have to know this person like extensively. Like, I have to like know them because like just that's why I can't be on dating apps and whatnot because I know they're here for one thing and like I just, like, the
they want
idea
your
of that.
booty.
Ew! No, like if I know what they're, I don't know how to explain it. Where if I know what they want already,
What their
I can't-
intentions are,
Yeah,
yeah.
I can't like get into that. But my fear is that I end up with a guy and like being like
You're gonna-
financially like
the
relying-
TikTok videos that's been going viral.
like with the mom. I was crying. Oh my god, I was crying the other night watching those where it was like it's 2056 and I'm relying on my husband who's rarely ever home. My daughter hates me and my sons are asking girls for nudes and I was like
and there's a bunch of holes in the wall.
I was like the thought of like me being in that shoe like where I can't escape my mother's like fate like
Oh, that's the worst.
the
That's why-
idea of that it literally like scares me so fucking much but above everything else is like me being like financially dependent on a man
Yeah.
I think is my biggest fear like it's
That's why you have to be a dink. You have to be dinks. Dual
Uh-huh.
income, no kids. Dinks.
dual income no kids
We need to pull a Bremen Rock or something because that dude is living his life and
I, like-
he wasn't even worrying about like a relationship or anything. It just came to him. He posed though, but Bremen Rock is sexy though.
he's so freaking
Like, why is he so good looking? Ugh.
But yeah, because I saw like there was like a thing that happened and it like sent me into a spiral where I was like I cannot be like imagine I end up with a person. This is like getting serious, but imagine if I end up with a person and they're like, you can't spend money on this, you can't spend money on that. That'll kill me because I spend money on this. Like this shit, I've spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars collecting. I'm like the idea of me not being able to do that because I am relying on someone else's money.
Yeah.
I'd rather kill myself. Like I cannot live like that. Like I need to buy my own little silly little stuff, and the money I make would have to be for me and to like just indulge in like those silly little things that I want to buy and own.
No, that makes sense. I don't think I can. The one thing for me is that I don't think I can ever have like marriage is not even in my mind like at all. I can't even imagine myself with like another person and or having kids or anything because I don't know. Being the oldest, I'm like I need to take
A lot
care of
of
the fam.
responsibility.
I'm like, ugh. The fam.
fam.
Why is the fam so hard, bruh? I wish them the best.
Wish them the best. But that being said, I need to marry rich. I cannot marry no broke person. No, because that's all I'm gonna say. Like
I want to marry, bro. I would marry that billionaire Indian guy because what the flip, bro?
the
one that-
Ambani family.
The one that's doing like 80 weddings with all the famous people.
Mhm. Yeah. That's the level of wealth. Oh my god, that was another thing. I don't understand having that level of wealth. Okay,
It's
so I
evil.
had-
That level of wealth is
but
literally
there is
evil.
no way that like money is what is it called like hard earned. There you cannot earn that much money like in a morally ethical way.
Yes.
It's just not feasible. But that being said, I literally was thinking about it today where I had seen like a story time of like this girl whose mother wanted to kill her because there was like a 1.7 billion like fortune on the line or whatever. And I was like, to me, that amount of money does not exist. Like I cannot comprehend how much money that is, and I don't understand it. So I don't even have like the greed for it. Like I don't even
Yeah.
have like I need that 1.7 billion dollars. Like I can't like wrap my head around the fact that that much money exists. So I was like, I would not like. I just can't imagine like doing anything that I'm like uncomfortable doing to get that money because like even if it's not in front of my eye, like in like hard cash, like 1.7
Yeah.
billion dollars, it's
Bro,
not
that
real
would
to
fill
me.
up the whole room.
Like, it's
That's how
not
much,
real to me.
That's how much money it is. It would fill up this whole room like layer to layer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, unless I see it like that, even then, I like have a thing where like if I don't want to, I really won't do it. Like, that's just how I am. And I was literally, it's not real to me, and I just won't ever go out of my way or do shit like that are hard for me to get that money, because to me it's not real and it does not exist.
What do you think about Trump getting his ear shot? You have any opinions on that?
The only thing I can think about when I think about him getting shot is him and Joe Biden. There's like a fan fiction of him and Joe Biden from like as like a enemies to lovers
Yeah.
because of like this whole like thing. But guess who was included in that fan fiction? Mark Lee and Taeyong from NCT. And there's like a whole fan fiction about that, and that is like the most I know about this whole thing. Which is not really funny. Like, this is serious.
It's kind of serious. Well, it's sad. Like, so sad he got shot, but like, he's literally evil. All politicians are evil. They're just money. They just want greed. Like, all of them literally suck, and they could go to hell. Like,
no, they will. Not they could. They will.
They
Like,
will. All politicians, literally, you need to go to hell.
Like, you are going to hell. I had seen, what was it, Carla? I showed you
No,
last
but like
night.
maybe not Kamala Harris.
No, I love her.
I bet she has done some evil bunk. No, I bet she's
I don't love her in the sense that, like, as a person and as a politician, I love what she's done for the meme culture. Like, I love what she has done for us.
No, because I can't really speak on it either, because I really don't know if she's done evil things. She probably has. Like, all of them have done some shady stuff, but oh my gosh, like what is it? Time? Do you think you fell out of a coconut tree? Wheels on the bus?
Oh my god, a banger after banger. Have you been seeing those TikToks where they like add like the bit of her like laughing like and then you think you fell out of a coconut tree onto like random songs? It's been cracking me the fuck up. It is so funny. But also, when last night, did you know that what's his name? Joe Biden got diagnosed with COVID.
Oh yeah, he did.
He tested positive for COVID, and he like tweeted.
Oh, I know.
It says, "I'm sick," and then what was it? Somebody else quote tweeted it, retweeted it, and was like, "Girl, I told you not to look through his phone." I was like, "Girl, shut up." What was the other one? Oh my god. I'm sick. What was it?
Well, no, but
cracking me up.
No, wait, but Joe Biden said something else that was like cold. He was like, "I'm sick," but blah 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 blah.
No, they deleted everything else and they just kept, I'm sick. I'm sick. Girl, I told you not to look through his phone. Well, there was another. Oh my god, it's gonna
this presidential election, no matter, bro, it's a clown fest. Everybody knows it, but we have some quotable stuff. What else has Joe Biden said? He said, "I know what a black job is. A black job is the vice president of the United States." Like, he ate,
bro.
He ate.
I saw an interview where he outright said he was a Zionist, and then but
evil, boo, free Palestine. That's our position right now.
But he was like, yeah, and that doesn't mean that I hate Palestinians. I also care about them. And then he was like, would you say you're a Zionist? And then the interviewer was like, I only ask questions. I don't answer them. I was like, that ate down.
No, but they're literally so old. Both Donald Trump and Joe Biden, literally, they're gonna have like dementia or something during their presidency. Like, they're gonna get dementia. Like, they're gonna lose their mind. They're gonna get Alzheimer's before I am. And I'm literally gonna get Alzheimer's in like 2 years. Like a week or two, for real. No, and they're gonna get it before me. Our whole country is being run by old people, and they're gonna ruin us. Because these old people... Bro, I do not like old people in power. Like, why can't y'all be cute old people like my grandma who just lives at her house, like playing Candy Crush and getting to like level 2000? Why can't you just be that old person? Why do you want to be the president of the United States at the age of 81 or 78?
At your big geriatric age, you want power?
Like, you're so old, retire, and you're already so rich. Like, why do you want to run the country, you weirdo? Oh, it pisses me off because if I was that rich, rich like Joe Biden or Trump, I would not be wanting to become president. Like, I'm gonna be living in my little house by the lake and chilling. Because why do you want power like that? You weird, greedy mother.
Mother. I just don't have like the gumption in me. I don't have like the greed, the fight, the one, like I don't have any of that. I have not ever aspired for anything, and I just cannot wrap my head around being at that big age, because me day to day, I'm like, I don't have energy for this. Like being at that big age where every word looked like it is like painful,
Oh,
like
literally,
just like,
like Biden cannot get a single word out of his mouth, bro.
every time I see him, he's like, like he's literally losing it. Like each word is painful to get out. I'm like, why are you still speaking? Why are you still trying? Like, go to sleep, rest,
Like,
please.
please, like, you're at retirement age, bro. I don't know if it's ageism, but like, we need a cap on the presidency or something. There needs to be an age cap
It
because
got so political out of nowhere.
no, like it just pisses me off. Like, why do you want power? Like, let the young people run the country because we're the one working for it anyways. Not me though. Like, I do not want to run the country. Maybe that's why, because all the young people are literally scared to do anything. But no, there's people out there though. There's young people out there who want positions of power and they're gonna do the right thing. Like, there's people, and even though it's like a generalized statement that all politicians are evil, there's some good ones, I bet. But still, literally, but still, old people need to get out. You guys are all millionaires. Like, none of you guys are for us.
One thing I know, I think if I was given the power, I'd be evil. Like, I know it for a fact. I know it like deep within my soul. Like, if you give me the amount of power that these men have, I would do some crazy bunk things. And
No, I think for me, I would do crazy things that I thought was good. Like, because they're getting convinced by like super smart people. I bet there's like a politician out there that's just like, he is for the people or she is for the people. And like these lobbyists are coming in and like, because nobody's coming at them with like, we're gonna take away the money. No, they're coming up with like ways to disguise bad things in a good way, and I'll fall for it. That's why I'm not in politics.
bro, I'm so feeble-minded. Like, I no thoughts. Like, if you look nice and you speak to me sweetly, why would I like?
Yeah, some of these
doubt?
politicians, they're like that. I bet they are. You know what? Not all politicians are bad.
Maybe they're not all terrible. Maybe they're just
They're
misunderstood.
misunderstood. So like, I don't know why we got political when I literally don't even know who our senator is. Who is our
I
senator?
don't know fuck squat. Like, I
know
don't
Joe Biden
know.
and Donald Trump. That's all I know.
That's all I know. No,
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris, Miss Girl. It's not Miss Girl. It's Miss Topher.
Miss Topher.
It's not. It's Judge.
It's
Judge Toller. Miss Topher. Judge Toller. That's
Kanye, come and get your juice.
It's not Miss Girl. It's Miss Toddler. It's Judge Toddler. I've never been to Uvu Java. Do you know that?
Oh, I have.
Them two. Bro, finding out from O that they do incest porn is the crazy. I've never been to Uvu Java is a twin. And him and his twin, or I don't know if they go by him, but you know, I'm assuming they are. Him and his twin, they do adult content with each other.
Ew, that's illegal. That's literally illegal.
Illegal.
Well, like, who's gonna stop them though?
Yeah.
Like, no cop is gonna be like, I saw you have, like, you know, like.
But apparently that's
literally nasty.
That's crazy. It's just so nasty.
Uvu kids, like, just like, wait, were you there? Were you old enough for MySpace? No, right? We were not. I don't know how old you are, bro.
Bitch, I'm gonna kill you.
No, but MySpace, I didn't know what MySpace was either, but I saw somebody tweeted out. I don't know if it was a tweet, but somebody posted somewhere that on MySpace they had friend rankings. And I know that would have ate down in middle school and there would have been so much drama. Have you seen the friend ranking thing? Mm-hmm. Like on MySpace, they have like a top 10 chart and you can rank your friends every single day and you can like trade out spots. These we need something like that back on like Instagram and stuff. So
as an adult, like switching out my friends and it's just you and Carla that I hang out with every day. Just switching back and
I just want the middle school little girl tea because there would be so much tea. It would be piping. Like, I know they'll be evil, like switching out who they like and stuff. They need that back. I need Girls to
I
be
don't think
evil
I
to
would
each
have been
other.
number one on anyone's list in middle school. Bro, I was so unlikable as a child. It's crazy. But now I'm so lovable.
I know.
Oh.
And you're so sweet and kind. No, so nice, kind, and sweet. Oh, we haven't said that in a while.
It's been a while. Kind of missed it.
But the thing is, but you were aware of that, like maybe no, you had your bestie. You were aware that you want to be on like the top 10 list. You would be on the top 10 list, maybe not one though. I feel like you'll be on some people's.
In middle school,
In middle
probably
school.
not. I was so disliked. Like I was
Really?
severely
No,
disliked.
but I see. Maybe you should have been like me because I had no idea I was disliked.
Oh yeah, the thing is, I feel that way because I'm so aware of everything I do, and like I was so aware of how people view me, and like I just knew. I wish to
I
be
literally
like
thought I had powers, and I was like,
You-
I was fighting a war, bro.
Like, I don't have time to be worrying about who likes me or who don't. Like I have
to
wars to
train.
fight. Like I'm training.
I'm training for a
The
war.
fact that like one of our friends was like, "Oh yeah, I used to be so mean to you in like middle school," and like I was like,
I thought I was
to you.
and when he said that, I was like, I thought we were friends.
When did it happen?
What a dick, bro. Like for real. Why would you do that to me in middle school?
Like, you had no idea.
No idea.
You had no fucking idea. Yeah.
I saw what made me feel validated is that on Reddit there was a thread like that where people were like, yeah, this girl apologized to me and I literally had no idea she was being
I sent you the fucking meme
Oh,
of
you
the
did?
Reddit. Yeah. It was like yeah, some girl like texted me like as an adult being like, I'm so sorry for the way I treated you in high school. I was such a bully, and like they were like apologizing so bad, but they were like, I had no idea that I was being bullied. Bruh. That's how you were, and I was like, I need that for me.
Yeah.
I said, should I watch Euphoria? Because I had come across a clip on TikTok, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna look through the hashtags, and I think I watched the whole show like through like the TikTok, the TikTok. What's it called?
I haven't been able
Hashtag.
to watch any shows. The only media I consume is manga. Like I have to be able to read it and scroll past. I don't think I have started anything.
I've been struggling. I've been struggling with like sitting down and watching stuff. That's why I've just been listening. But the only thing I listen to is
It's
literally
literally
Rotten
Mango.
Mango. Like just Stephanie Sue and like the most like
Gruesome things.
some like violent, icky stuff that I could ever like I've ever heard in my life, and I just have it on all day, like throughout the day.
I don't know how you live like that. I cannot. But that's like me only listening to sad stuff. Like I'm at the gym listening to Mitski.
Wait, are you one of those people where you only listen to sad songs when you're feeling sad and only like listen to hype songs when you're feeling happy, or you just listen to them randomly?
I listen to sad songs like all day, every day.
Me too. Like I will listen to a ballad. Like I'll be happy, but like if I like the song, I'll listen to it. Whenever I'm in the car with Carla, she would be like, "Can you like don't play sad songs?" Like I.
But the sad songs are the good songs.
They literally are, and I love me a ballad. I love me a little sad song, but it doesn't mean I'm sad. I just like the song.
sad song. Yeah.
And she's like, she has to be sad for her to listen to a sad song, and like happy for her to listen to like a happy song. And I was like, that's weird.
It's because she's empathetic, right? Is that what it is? Because she can feel the
Like she
music.
feel the music.
She feels the music. Music hasn't really been hitting recently.
Speaking of music, you said car karaoke and backward hat. You were at the bar the day that you went to the bar.
Oh no, okay. So again, we live in Fort Wayne, Indiana, with a bunch of white people. But the thing is, we're in such a bubble that I don't notice how much white people dominates this city. Like this is like majority. I feel like more than 75% white people live here. But like we're in such a Burmese, Hispanic, like cultural
We're in
bubble
a niche.
in a niche that like I do not notice that there's so many white people. But a couple of weeks ago, I went into a bar that was in the white people area, and I went into the bar, and oh my gosh, I walked in. It's a bunch of country boys with backwards hats. It was freaking me out. Like,
entering anywhere where there's like it's like 80-90% white people would always freak me the fuck out. It's like I walk into a room and I'm like, it is so bright in here. It's so bright in here and
So
it scares
bright in
me.
here.
Like it scares me. It scares me actually. Like it always like I feel like the chills down my spine and I
Yeah.
immediately
It's
I'm
not-
like,
I
I
don't
don't
even
belong.
think it's because of like I don't think it's because like we don't like them or it just like it makes me feel like I don't belong. That's
Yeah, the
mainly
feeling of like I don't belong here is like immediate, and I feel like when it's like a majority white place, it feels so like they know, like they're looking at me and they know I don't belong, and I'm usually not here, and like everyone is aware of it.
Yeah.
That type of feeling where it's just like a sense of unease.
I feel like that in like I don't know why, especially in white places. Especially the backwards hat thing though. Like I've gotten used to being around white people now because of school and stuff, and it's just a lot of white people. I'm like, these are my fan now. They're fam.
So they're fam.
But I'm okay now. But when I walked in, I just had that initial rush, and I was like, "Whoa, this is a bunch of white people." And me and my two friends were like the only Asians, so we're the three Asians sitting at a table and we were drinking. But the backwards hat, like before, I thought the backwards hat was like niche. It looked kind of cool because nobody ever does it around here. Like none of us do it. Like not a lot of like Asian people do a backwards hat kind of thing. But the amount of white people that does a backwards hat with cowboy boots. It gave me like the ick, like because it was a row of them that was like
Like
leaving
backward hat as in like snapbacks,
like that, like
but with cowboy boots.
with cowboy boots or like whatever they were wearing, and they had the backwards hat, and they all like just kind of looked the same, like and because they were all like the same high blonde hair, and the one reason it freaked me out is because all of them there was like 10 of them. Maybe less. I don't know. I was kind of drunk. But it was like one by one they were leaving with like the same backwards hat, leaving the bar and like it was just freaking me out.
That is freaky. Oh my god, that tripped me up so bad. Especially if you were
You're
drunk
drunk.
and you're like seeing double the amount of like the white guys with the backward hat.
But they were really nice. I did karaoke at the bar saying the one that got away. I drank beer, so there was a bunch of like phlegm in my throat. So the entire time I was singing, it was just phlegm. In another life. Like that's literally how it sounded, and everybody was hyping me up. So they were really nice. It was my own insecurities. Nothing on them. It was my own insecurities and my own things. A feeling of not like belonging in a predominantly white area. Like it's just something I have to get past.
I want to go to like a karaoke but the thing is me like
You would get scared, bro.
like me like obviously like if I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna be sober on that stage would freak me the fuck out. Like it's like I can't do it. I couldn't do it, but I just want to experience like being there and like doing karaoke just to do it. But
Well, I think we're good. We can get to an ending segment.
there's only like two more things that I'll just knock out and then we could end it. One of the things being we watched Maxine, and I haven't heard like hype around Maxine.
Because everybody said they don't like Maxine. That's the only videos I've seen is that.
They didn't like
Maxine-
it?
They said Maxine was mid.
Oh,
You liked it?
I didn't love it. I loved Pearl. I think they can't reach the level of Pearl with like the trilogy. So my ranking is going to be Pearl number
Pearl
one.
is a Maxine.
Yeah. So
Oh.
it's X. X came out first, and then after X, Pearl came out, but as a prequel, and then Maxine is the sequel to X.
X. Okay.
And
I didn't even know it was a trilogy.
yeah. So in the trilogy, obviously Pearl is number one, like, and then a huge wall, and then number two, and then like the Pacific Ocean, and then X. Like that's how it was. But Maxine wasn't terrible. It wasn't as good as
Yeah.
Pearl.
People said it was mid. See?
Yeah, it
It's
was
mid.
mid. But I still liked it, and she like. For like when I was watching the movie, I was like, she will be my next personality, and like I'm going to adopt like the Maxine mannerism, and anything I see, I'll be like, that's so Maxine. Nothing has been Maxine for me since. Like nothing has been that's so Maxine. And it was a bit of a letdown because I didn't adopt the personality, and two, nothing was like, oh my god, like that's so Maxine. But you know what I do think about? I will not accept a life I do not deserve. Like that ate down, and I was like, that's so true. Like I will not accept a life I do not deserve. But then I don't do anything, so I'm like, I do deserve what I have right now. I can't complain. Also, when I get the life I deserve,
Mhm.
I'm gonna be rich. Obviously, like I'm gonna be rich and I'm gonna have a disposable income. And when I do, I'm gonna go on TikTok live and I'm gonna gift some motherfucker, like a random guy who's going live with like 6 views, like, and then I'm gonna gift them
Like
like
$1,000.
$1,000 and like get one of those like super big like emojis, like the moving ones, and like just reel in like the feeling of being number one and gifting somebody that much money, and they're like, "Thank you, Twan, thank you, like, we got number one. Oh, let's go!" I need it so bad. Every time I watch
You and
it,
your TikTok live are crazy, bro.
every time I'm like on TikTok live and I see like 2 people with 6 views and one of them is like losing, I'm like, if I had disposable income, like I literally would gift like the craziest emojis that I could and then just like sit back and like watch them thank me.
Oh, you'll be so. We would be so nice as billionaires, but we should end the segment. We can talk about that later because
No.
we're so ethical.
No, we are. Like next time we'll start with that. Like we would be great billionaires. What the fuck does a grown man craving crab legs is gay mean? That's like the
No.
last thing on it that you were like adamant we like add in the.
I have no clue. I'm pretty sure. No, you have to read it like a meme. You have to read it like a meme.
A grown man craving crab legs is gay. I don't care.
That's literally what the tweet was. Grown man craving crab legs is gay. I don't care.
I don't care. It's gay. That's why you always want to eat some crab. Every time we've hung out, you're like, we need to make seafood boil. That being said, we have come to the end of today's episode of
Brain
Bad
rot.
Vibes Adjacent. Brain rot of the day. Last night, Carla and I, we had a sleepover because she was like, come sleep over. And so I was like in bed already. And then she was like, come sleep over. I said, okay. I got up out of bed and I walked to her room.
And you slept in her bed.
And then I
Okay.
slept in her bed. And before, though, we were like giggling and kikiing and kakaing in bed. And we said we were going to start saying this thing. What was it? We're in bed. We're going to start saying,
Or I don't know. I was like halfway there.
bro. It was, never mind.
You got
Let me
anything
see.
else?
Let me see if we have anything else. But no, let's play the Ferb challenge.
Oh, let's do Ferb challenge.
Let's do the Ferb challenge because last night we couldn't sleep. That's why she invited me over, and we were just like talking and playing around in bed. And then I was like, no, you know what we should do? We should do the Phineas and Ferb challenge, but you be Ferb.
Let's play the Ferb challenge.
Like we were trying to sleep, and like every time like it gets kind of quiet, like I'll start talking or she'll start talking, and I was like, let's do the Phineas and Ferb challenge, but you be Ferb for the rest of the night.
Let's play Ferb.
Let's play Ferb, and that was
That's
cracking.
good. I like that one.
That was cracking us up last night. But then she was evil because she was like, I'm gonna kick you out. I'm gonna kick you out. And I'm like,
No, because I invited you over because I couldn't sleep. So I was like, oh, maybe it was like you're here. We can like go to sleep. Because I have work in the morning. You had work in the morning. So I was like, we'll go to sleep. And then you didn't. Like you kept talking.
I was like, me being invited into your room is for me to entertain you. Like I'm here to give you a good time. And so I started yapping away, and she's like, "No, I'm gonna kick you out. Go back to your room." I'm like, "How the fuck you gonna invite me, then tell me to go back to my room?" But obviously I didn't, and then we fell asleep at like 2-3 a.m. almost. She had work, like she had to get up at like 8. But it was fun. But yeah, so now anytime somebody is talking too much and pissing me the fuck off, I'm gonna be like,
Yeah, let's play the Ferb challenge.
let's play the Ferb challenge.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching.
Don't
Thank you,
forget-
Guy. Thank you, Guy. I think there's only one person, so
One
thank
guy.
you. Thank you, Guy or girl, for watching to the end. We really
don't-
appreciate you watching to the end. You are our number one,
And the only one.
the only one.
But,
we really appreciate
thank you
it.
for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the noti bell, leave a comment. Y'all don't fucking leave no fucking comments. And each time I'm begging, I'm on my knees begging. I
For
look
a comment.
stupid. I look stupid. So yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next episode of Bad Vibes Adjacent. Bye-bye.
Bye.